Hi, good afternoon, Faith. Well, you're absolutely correct. And I think there was a point during last week where I thought I was never going to see the sunshine again. But this weekend we had some beautiful weather in the Western Cape. We finally caught up to the sunny conditions that the rest of South Africa has experienced over the last while. But of course, as everything happens for a reason, we'll see a bit of a change in the weather as the week continues, typical for this time of year. Today we've seen yet another sunny day across the country, a bit of cloud overhead over the central and eastern parts, a very weak cold front brushing along the coastline, but not really bringing in much rainfall with it, rather keeping those temperatures cool. Now for tonight we're expecting dry weather for most weather stations. However, the chance of evening rain moves into the forecast over parts of KwaZulu-Natal, and we'll see a bit of light rain and drizzle along the northeastern escarpments. Temperatures have still remained cool despite that sunshine in the Western Cape. As we head into Monday night, we'll see evening showers and cloudy conditions moving into KwaZulu-Natal, with that chance of light rain and drizzle extending all the way through to the northeastern escarpments, and that's due to the circulation of that ridging high as it pushes in moisture and cooler air over the eastern parts of the country, resulting in a cooler Tuesday over the northeastern parts. Sunny and dry weather continues for the rest of South Africa, and we're even expecting warmer temperatures over the western parts. It's been a windy day along the Eastern Cape coastline as well as along the Namibian and Northern Cape coastline, with wind speeds gusting there, and we're still forecasting windy conditions into Monday evening, but things will die off as the stronger winds move offshore into Tuesday night. You'll see the circulation of that high over the northeastern parts of South Africa, with light winds in the forecast across the interior. Now with the clear conditions and light winds across the interior, we're expecting another cold night with freezing conditions for Kimberley and Bloemfontein. Sutherland at -5, -1 degree for Graaff-Reinet, around 10 as we head towards Gauteng, in the mid-teens along the eastern coastline, 11 degrees for Port Elizabeth and Cape Town, with George expecting a minimum of 5 degrees. On Tuesday, you'll see cooling reaching the eastern parts of South Africa. Mbombela and Polokwane at 20, 23 as we head towards Johannesburg. Mahikeng and Pretoria still heading into the mid-20s, with highs in the low 20s for the Eastern Cape and KwaZulu-Natal. Still warm and sunny though for Uppington at 27, with temperatures starting to heat up over the western part of South Africa. For tonight in Johannesburg, we're expecting a bit of cloud overhead, a minimum temperature of 9 degrees here, with a light south-southwesterly wind. Tomorrow, light and variable winds are forecast. We'll see a bit of low cloud pushing in here with that ridging high, and of course a slightly cooler day with a maximum temperature of 23 degrees. On Tuesday, we're expecting some light rain for Mbombela and Richards Bay with mild temperatures. You'll see a dry forecast across the country with temperatures heating up in the west as we head into Wednesday. Frednell is 35 degrees, a pleasant 27 for Cape Town, and we'll see highs in the mid-20s from Mahikeng all the way through to George, with the rest of those maximum temperatures also in the 20s. Now Mbombela can expect cooler weather tomorrow with a maximum temperature of 20, with a cloud and the possibility of rainfall. Things clear out and warm up as the week continues, and by Saturday we're expecting a sunny and hot day with a maximum of 30 degrees. That's all from the Weather Centre. Have a good night.